0, 1. Let's get started.
Hi there, Living Light family. I hope you guys are all doing well this morning. I'm doing really well. I've just woken up. I just made my first cup of coffee. I just finished listening to Rebecca Bublé, 11, Miss Mystic. I encourage everybody to go and give her channel a listen to her videos. She has a lot of knowledge and she can help you on your journey. My biggest struggle I find in most of my life, and I know this is holding on to the past, but the past is really part of my present. My biggest struggle was sharing my opinions because my opinion's different from others. And when I share my opinions, I tend to, it creates a division, and I don't want to create a division. I just have my own beliefs in my core. I believe our bodies can heal ourselves. I believe that we don't need any kind of outside stuff to heal our bodies. I used to be a big fan of Elon Musk and Tesla and all that, and then I started seeing the devastation caused by these electric vehicles that they're creating with the lithium and all that. And, God woke me up to that. And I don't believe that the earth has to be devastated so that we can have luxuries. I believe God gave us this planet to thrive on. We have everything we need to succeed and thrive. I believe that God works with many people in many industries. I believe when you pray to God, you're praying to these other people that are in these industries. She was talking about Hollywood. I believe God is working through other people in Hollywood to unearth all the secrets that have been hidden for years, thousands of years. Secrets are coming up. The dead is coming alive because, metaphorically speaking, the dead is coming alive because so many people have gone missing and families are still, longing to find out what happened to their families, their family members, and stuff like that. So we are going to be dealing with the past as all this stuff is unearthed and brought to our present mind, our eyes and our ears will be hearing about it. And he speaks about that in the Bible as well. I don't believe we need to pay for electricity. Electricity is in the air. They've just controlled it by controlling our mind and making us believe that we need to have, a corporation supplying us what we need when everything was created for us freely. So when I say you may not resonate with this channel, I say that because in truth, I get very little feedback on the channel. And then I get stuck in my old patterns of people not believing what I'm saying or not having any kind of faith in me. So when you're faced with that most of your life, you have only that to base it on. So I'm not perfect and I don't know everything, but I know in my heart what God's telling me or putting on my heart to speak to you or to the voice recording. It took me a long time to get to this point of even speaking and sharing my thoughts, my conversations with God, with Jesus, with the angels. I've asked for many, many years for the guidance, for the right words to speak, to express, to get through to people the truth about our existence, our capabilities, and what God is and who He is. He is in us. We are God's. We have Jesus Christ living in our hearts. I say this quite frequently, that once you accept Jesus into your heart, He starts to take root, and then He begins to mold you in His image so that you can be more loving, you can be open to receiving love, because let's face it, a lot of us have gone through a lot of traumatic experiences, and we shut down our heart because of fear of being hurt again. Once you step past that fear and you bring back in that little child, little girl or little boy, the one that was wounded, that little boy or girl needs constant reassurance that they are safe, that they are protected, they are loved, and they are wanted. A lot of times, that little child wants to recede again and disappear just because they feel threatened. And then you have to push through that. It builds up strength. It builds up your character within your own vessel. Because of the years of trauma, you've sunk away or sunk yourself down to make yourself small so that you're not seen, so that you're not attracting aggressive people or people that intend to just want to hurt you spiritually, physically, mentally, sexually, however that relates to you. The other day, God guided me and Fawn to go to the free store. Well, I haven't had my vehicle to drive in over a year, and I've been asking for help to get my truck going with little to no help. So we walked there, and it's quite a walk, and Fawn is 14 years old now, so it was quite a walk for her. And when we got there, there was a lot of cool different items, and then I found this book. The book is called A Vision of Light, and it's called by Judith Merkel Riley. And in the book, I was blown away. I just opened up a page to what was it? Here it is. 127, and I'm going to read to you some things. But Mother Hildy, the light does not shine now. I don't think I can do it again. Yes, she agreed, walking all around me sagely, like a hen inspecting a large worm. The light is much less, scarcely a glow at all. That is because you drained your power in the healing. If you renew the light again, you can heal again. But how shall I renew the light? I never called it in the first place. What were you doing when the light came upon you? Mother Hildy is a clever woman, cleverer than I am, although I do not think I am stupid. Praying and not praying, I was in perfect quiet and thought of nothing and myself as nothing. Then I will leave the room and you shall do it again and see if the glow returns. And she did. With great quiet and care, I knelt exactly as before and put my mind in the precise state of nothingness. The last thing I thought of before I emptied my mind was the light. I stayed that way a long time until I noticed that the room was glowing around me. Not the fierce golden glow of the veil, which I think now I am never destined to see again, but a soft, sweet, infinitely peaceful, orangish glow. I felt as if something soft rested on my shoulder. I thanked and blessed God and arose. Yes, yes, says Mother Hildy, bustling into the room. You definitely glow again. I saw you start, and then a soft orange glow arose from your head and shoulders. You saw? You were watching? I was appalled. Through the latch hole, my dear. What do you expect? You know how curious I am. Good friend, I said, patting her hand. If I'd known I was being observed, then I couldn't have done it. So I guessed. But you must forgive me, for if I had not, how would we understand your gift? Besides, I promise you truly, I shall never watch again, if you want it so. My curiosity is fulfilled. Yours is a true gift sent by God to do good in the world. She was moving about busily, but then she stopped and looked directly at me. But tell me, she asked, now that you glow and pray, will you still promise to bury my bones? Of course, I promised. I am still the same in all ways, but one, a sinner and undeserving, and your friend. So this book, there's been other passages that I came across. And I said to God, how can it be that my writings are so similar to the writings in the books that I read? And he said to me, because our bodies, when we die, some leave, some go, some stay, some come back. So I was writing in my journal yesterday, and I'm going to share with you what I wrote. And I'll start from January the 11th, 2025. Father, thank you. I love you so much. That's all I wrote for January 11th. January 12th. Father, thank you for restoring me. I woke up feeling more like myself today. A lot of communication while I slept in my dreams and my subconscious. I remember, but while I wake, the words slip away, which is totally natural. So do not worry that you have missed anything. This was his saying. The sun shines on you today. Realize how far you have come, how long you have waited to return. Relax today and just follow your intuition. Do not feel pressed. There is no pressure. Everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to be. You'll notice a change in people because you first noticed a change in you. You've grown. I am no longer your spiritual doormat. Thank you, Father, for your guidance today and every day. The Lord is my shepherd and he guides me daily. He is loving and always is there for you at any given time. It doesn't matter where you are in life, he is always there. Divine guidance is your soul's roadmap. The compass of your soul will lead you safely, lovingly guided. January 13th. Father, thank you. I am so grateful that you are in my life to guide me and mold me in your image. I'm grateful for all the knowledge you show me. I'm grateful for everything you give to me, the people, the places, and the things I need to feel loved and feel free. The feelings are, at times, are hard to put into words, but I try to. I love you, Dad. I am you, and you are me. We are not separate. Releasing all judgments is one of the hardest to let go of. We all have had these programs put into us by those who know how to control the masses. Once Jesus enters your heart, he peels away all the nonsense we lived with and replaces that with the truth, the true knowledge, the true understanding. Over time you will see even more and will overcome any and all mysteries. Patience is the key to the knowledge. Go about your day, even seamlessly. Your answers will show up because you are no longer searching, but rather just being. Like it's stated in the Bible, The bird doesn't question whether it can fly or not. It just does. The same is for provisions. Father provides everything. January 14th. Father, my thoughts about the rapture makes perfect sense. While everyone is waiting for rapture, I sit here feeling the rapture, the coming of you into us, to live and reside within us. Father, how do I know so much? How can books be stories of me? I am very confused and excited and all that emotions. The book, A Vision of Light, is depicting my thoughts. The stories are yours. People cannot grasp the fact that the soul lives forever. The soul can never be extinguished. Some stay, some leave, and some come back. Some choose to just remain the same. Some took the same vessel, just to jump from one vessel to another in another time. Some lifetimes are short, and some lifetimes just continue on. Thank you for sending us to the free store the other day. Thank you for showing me the way. So, if you're facing questions with yourself, the questions are being answered for you. If you feel like you're an old soul, you are an old soul. If you feel that you have lived for thousands of years, you have lived for thousands of years. If you have dreams of older times, maybe you lived in a castle, maybe you were married to a prince, maybe you were married to a king. Whatever memory that you come in your dreams is a memory of a past lifetime. This is my thoughts. These are my feelings that I share with you in hopes that it will wake you up and resonate for those who are still sleeping. This is why I say the channel may not resonate with you. It's not directed at you, Rebecca, or anybody else that is more spiritually advanced, more spiritually open, and more spiritually adept to the truth. Because the truth is our souls live on forever. The soul can never be extinguished. We're all one source from source. We all are a little string connected to source. These are my thoughts. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next upload. And I love you guys.